There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see if this is working. All right, so checking the live feed. Welcome back to Sri Lanka. I am back living life. Thank you, everyone, for the support, the kind words. I'm doing a live stream today, 12 o'clock Korea time, 8:30 a.m. in Sri Lanka. Let's see how this works out. I know it is what time? It is 4 a.m. in London, so I don't think that that Terry and um, Alex can join today. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out something here. I have 4 screens now, so it's getting a little confusing. You got to check this out. So I I had originally 2 screens plus my laptop. When I went to Korea, I took 1 screen with me when I was in Korea. When I went to the Philippines, I had another screen in the Philippines. I ordered one. So, because I needed 2 screens plus my laptop, I needed 3. So, when I came back to uh, Sri Lanka, I brought the 2 screens with me. They survived. They survived in the luggage. So now I have 4 screens. So take a look at this, my setup. So that's my setup here. As you can see I have 1, 2, 3, and then the laptop. I moved the mic. The mic is now on a arm, so it's out of the way when I'm not using it. So it's really a nice setup. I'm really comfortable. I have armrests for both my arms, so it's very comfortable to sit here for a long period of time. I have my comfortable seat cushion that I, again, brought from the Philippines. Very comfortable. I got a nice little footrest underneath. You know, and I cut a hole in the desk because there was a bar, there was a wood, flat wood covering the front of the desk so that you couldn't see through the desk. So I cut a hole in that, or I got a hole cut so that I could put a fan in the front over there blowing air through, because all of these screens and this laptop generate a lot of heat. So definitely a nice little setup I got going on. I'm really happy with it. So welcome back to Sri Lanka. I've been here a week now. I landed late Sunday night a week ago. It's now Sunday morning. So it's been a week that I've been back, and I'm so happy to be back. Unfortunately, it is a little rainy every day. It's been rainy, cloudy. I want to go to the beach today and enjoy the sun, but it's still 8:30 in the morning. I'm going to give it another couple of hours before we decide to go to Negombo. Oh, and the other thing I got is a ring light. I got a ring light that I mounted over there. I bought one of those arms that holds up a monitor, but it wasn't high enough. I bought the wrong one. So I'm not using that. I'm going to get a green screen that was ordered. It's going to come in about a week or 2 so that this won't happen anymore. Right? That's annoying as hell. It looks like I have a hole in my head here. So yeah, I really hate that. Yeah, it looks like I have a deformed head. So what else is going on? Well, we're back from Korea. So this week on the channel, we're going to have all the Korean videos. The Korean videos are up. So, July 3rd, we had the post-pandemic video, what life is like there. July 5th, we had the going to Korean immigration, which was a great adventure. July 7th, we did the changes I've noticed to Itaewon. So I walked through Itaewon and I showed you all of the changes that have occurred in the last 6 months to a year. Tomorrow, you guys are going to like this video, is my party time video. I went out with friends when I was there. It's a 30-minute video. I really hope you guys get a chance to watch that tomorrow. It's a great video. Please comment on this video or any of my videos, because I really love the comments. It shows me what I could do better or what you guys want. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this because I really enjoy taking the time to make videos and share my life. I'm not trying to teach anything or do anything. I'm just creating entertainment. I really have a lot of free time. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. The other thing is that I really want to share some of my life philosophy. Those of you who are joining new, I'm Sam, Sri Lankan Sammy, a Canadian citizen. I've grew up in Canada. I'm from Sri Lanka. I was born in China. My dad was a diplomat. Born in China, grew up in Italy, moved to Canada, became a Canadian citizen. About 5 years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago, I became a Sri Lankan citizen. Maybe 3 years ago, I'm not sure, I can't remember. Within the last few years, I spent the last 14 years in Korea working as a educator. And now I'm doing it online ever since COVID. I ran one of the biggest nightclubs in Korea for about 10 years, which next week will be 4 years since it closed. It got sold before COVID. Those guys who sold it, the owners, oh my gosh, they made a killing because they sold 6 months before COVID started. Wow, what foresight, what luck. Yeah, and now I've just finished 6 months traveling to Philippines and Korea to renew my visa. Not gonna have to go back. So I'm gonna stick it out here in Sri Lanka with my parents, my mom and dad. I live in the in-law suite at my parents' house. So my costs are really low, but I'm really enjoying it. I really love living with my parents. I miss them. I never really hung out with them after high school. I was always on my own, traveling, living all over the world. So now being with them in their senior years is really a lot of fun, and seeing my cousins and my aunts and my uncles and so many people that I didn't really know in my earlier life. So I'm really happy to be here, glad to be back. Looking forward to the weekends when I can go to the beach and enjoy. Hopefully today we'll get out there. According to the weather report, it looks like it's going to be nice today. We'll have to see in the next couple of hours. It's only 8:30 in the morning here, so let's take a look at that. So what else have we got coming up soon? Well, it's my goodbye videos in Korea. I have one goodbye video talking about, why I had to go to Korea, why I don't have to go back to Korea. And then, oh, what a great flight I had. Singapore Airlines, business class, from Seoul to Singapore is going to be one video. And that's a nice video. That's a 35 minutes video. I did a great video there. Then my time in Changi Airport, I'm going to be I did a video there, and I had 8-hour layover, and I went all around the airport. It was tiring. And I did a review of the lounge. And if you guys joined me last week, I did a live stream from the airport lounge. It was great. I loved it. It was so much fun. So I had an 8-hour layover there. I went to the rooftop swimming pool, the butterfly garden. I walked around and showed you guys everything about Changi Airport. Then the flight back to Sri Lanka from Singapore, not as long a video. The flight review there was okay. Definitely the business class and the food was amazing. Was amazing. Um, and then my first night back in Sri Lanka, I went to Colombo. So, and then this week was going to be, readjusting to life in Sri Lanka. So if you're joining the live stream, please comment, say hi, let me know who you are, where you're calling from. And we're going to jump into some of the housekeeping that I do every week to my viewers, because you guys, this is really the only free day and time that I have because I work. I could do a video to support my North American viewers and do it on like a weekday when it's evening for you guys. I could do that. It might work out that way. And comment below. Let me know if there's a time and a date when you would like me to do your local time zone. Give me your local time. Like I'm on the East Coast of America, and I want Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I will figure out when I can do a live stream to interact with you guys. Because I'm doing this because I want to interact with you guys. I want to have that feedback, that live. And I'm going to be getting some of my viewers on, getting them on the live stream, and they will be live with us, not just chatting in the text, but actually video. So let me know, okay, in the comments here, or post to my Discord. All right. I've started something new. I started something new on the channel, and is memberships. What I want to do with the memberships is I want to see if you guys are interested in supporting a philanthropic project I have, which is supporting the local farmers. So what I do is I go out. If you join as a member, it's $2 a month. I receive those funds, and what happens is I will match those funds, and I will go out and buy fruit, vegetables, food from the local farmers, eggs, bananas, coconuts, things like that. And I will match your donation and purchase those things for my home, or for, if I get a larger donation, like Terry did a few months ago. He donated a large amount of money in the super chat. Give lots of love to super chats. He donated quite a large sum, and that money is going to a family that I know that is in desperate need of funds, and they will be supported for about a month or two with those funds. And lots of love to Terry for doing that. Thank you. Lots of love to all of you guys who support my channel. I really appreciate it. Coming from the Philippines, a lot of new viewers from the Philippines, and I want to thank that. I hope you continue to follow me as I continue my adventure in Sri Lanka. So let's go over some of the new subscribers. I did break 2,400 over the last week, and I should, in the next 2 weeks, break 2,500. Big milestone. We had 250,000 views. We broke that record this week too. That's incredible. That's incredible. Thank you for the views. I appreciate it. Even though I got 100 subscribers, 50 subscribers, or whatever, only those who have their subscriptions public I can see. So I can only thank the ones who are public, and I only have 4 that I can thank today, and that is Ray3499. Thank you very much. Sanaka Panawala, thank you again for joining. I appreciate that. Interesting subscriber. Funhouse, I like that one. And Salim Akhtar, I'm sorry if I butcher that. I apologize. Those are the new subscribers in the past week. So thank you all, and thank you to all the subscribers. I really appreciate you all. These are the ones who are public, so I can publicly thank you all. Hopefully one day very soon there will be so many that it won't be feasible for me to thank you all. But as I am a small channel, I will reply to every single comment, every single new subscriber, especially members, especially Discord. I have a lot of members on Discord. Join the Discord, join the membership. And once we get a following, and once we get more people interested, I'm going to roll out the Sri Lankan Sammy merchandise, the logoed golf shirts, t-shirts, things like that. And my catchphrase, learn to live life, don't let life live you. That's going to be put on the back, and on the front, on the chest, is going to be the logo that you see down here in the bottom left, the Sri Lankan Sammy logo, my ugly head. So let's go on to some of the comments that I've been receiving this past week. So today a video went up that went crazy viral, a short. I do a lot of shorts now, and things that I like, things that I find interesting. Not shorts with me talking, but shorts that I find online. And one of them I found was the Joe Rogan show. Although I'm not politically active or I don't believe everything he says, there are some things that I find things that make you go, right? And it was about if you want to really kill a lot of animals, become a vegan, because the amount of farmland that has to be used to grow vegetables and tofu and things like that, the amount of animals that have to be killed and displaced is much more than the carnivore animals that need to be displaced or killed or what have you. So yeah, it was an interesting short. I posted that yesterday, and it's got 2,500 views in one day and a lot of comments. In the TikTok, in the not TikTok, in the YouTube video itself, a lot of likes, a lot of dislikes, and that's going to be the fact. I mean, you can dislike it. That's perfectly fine. One of the comments was, not every vegan is vegan so that they don't kill animals. And I said, and I replied, well, then this video is not for them. This is a video for those who claim to be vegan to protect animals. And then he replied, okay, well, I'm just saying. And I said, well, okay, I'm just saying too. You are just saying, and I am just saying. There's no argument here. I said, thank you for watching and commenting. Another one said that many vegans already rank the worth of their lives without even knowing it. Is tofu worth all the ground squirrels that have to be killed? Something's got to die for you to eat. And I said, it's the sad truth when you realize or you learn that the world sucks no matter what you try to do. And again, thank them for watching. But some of my other videos, Terry, of course, Terry and Alex always commenting, putting in their 2 cents. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. My video of going to Korean immigration, and especially commenting about the advice I gave. And that's really good. If you guys, I've been through the immigration process so many times, I know it like the back of my hand. So I gave some good advice, and I hope you guys like it. Nazone 7527 watched an old video of mine. It was on the reality of prostitution in Korea, in South Korea. This video is probably 4 years old, and it's one of my most popular videos, but it's unmonetizable because of the content. So I don't make any money off of it. But he said it was very entertaining and informative, and the way I delivered it. Terry thanking me for the live stream last week. He couldn't make it because of the time zone. And he commented on the live stream after the live stream was done. So now I figured out that live stream, you can comment. So please do comment, okay? My trip from Philippines to Korea on Philippine Airlines, Tom Allen 9826 was asking if we have to wear a mask. Yes, on that flight, yes. In the airport, no. And on Singapore Airlines, I did not have to wear a mask. And in Singapore, I did not have to wear a mask. They didn't even ask for anything. Um, Alex and Terry also commenting how happy they are that I had a great flight. For watching YouTube 1257 was asking me about my impression of the Philippines, and I've done 101 videos on that. Check it out. Thank you. Ray Haffenden, who's a regular viewer and a vlogger in the Philippines, talking about Clark Airport and how great it is, and it was built by the Changi Airport Consortium, and thanking me for the information about Ray's Taxi. Guys, please, if you need a taxi service, a reliable driver with a van in Subic Bay area, in Angeles, to Manila, from Subic Bay, from pickup. He lives in Subic Bay area, but he will pick you up from Clark, pick you up from Manila, drive you where you need to be. If you need that service, let me know, and I will connect you with Ray's Taxi. Guy is a saint. And if you need local service, so what he did was, I needed to go grocery shopping. You can't really go grocery shopping in a taxi. It's expensive, right? Like a regular taxi or a trike or even my scooter, it's not possible to carry everything. Tiny things, yes. But if you're going to make the trip, you might as well bring everything you need, right? So he picked me up from the house, took me to Subic Bay, took me to where I needed to go. And then I forgot something and I was like, oh, I need to get this. And he took me. So he took me where I needed to go. He knew where I needed to go. I didn't have to research it. So that's good. An older video, Sri Lanka versus the Philippines, what life is like in each place. Fee Dublin, Fee Dublin, XD5TB. Thanking me for the comment. It says Fee Dublin, but it says that they are thanking me for the comments about his country or her country. So I'm assuming they're from the Philippines. And another older video I did, the cons of being a VIP host. I think that's one of my first videos from 4 years ago. Karen Matute 4643. I'm quite introverted. I'm more scared of the social part than every con expressed in the video. Thanks for your insight. Yeah, it's a great video. The cons of being a VIP host. That was a great video I did. Alex has been watching a lot of my older videos from the club days from 3-4 years ago, and the closing party, which was 4 years ago this week at B1 Club. I miss that so much. Going back to Itaewon and going back and seeing the clubs and everything, and the people who recognized me after 2 years, was a lot of fun. Still being treated like a VIP. Yeah, so that's going back about a week, the comments that I've had. A lot of the comments are on my shorts. The shorts are doing well. And the videos I'm hoping will catch on. I'm hoping the videos will catch on. What else are we going to talk about today? Well, let's see. Well, if there's anyone here, I think there's one person here. If you are, you want to comment, let me know if you have any questions. Let's see. Yeah. What am I going to do today? Well, it's morning. I finished a class already. I have another class tonight. So I got to get my coffee maker working again. I have an espresso machine. I bought beans and I grind them, and it's just not working. I'm missing the tapper that pushes down. I don't think that has a big deal to do with it. I think I have to just grind it a little bit more. It's too coarse. So I'm going to spend the morning grinding coffee and making coffee. I need to get a coffee. I am dying for a good cup of coffee. I have instant coffee. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. Oh, I totally forgot. I totally forgot to tell you this. I am starting this week an exercise program. I am overweight, definitely. I am Stamina is gone. For the last 3 months, sitting inside the house, not being able to go outside because of the weather. Oh, wow, I really hate my head here. Can I turn that off? I don't know. It looks funny. Looks like I have a dent in my head, but I don't. Okay, it's just the lighting. I'm gonna get the green screen. That'll fix a lot of this. Okay, guys. Thank you. Um, I'm starting an exercise program. So this week, what I've been doing, like moving really killed my back and my legs. My gosh, my legs are dying. My calves are still hurting. And I think it might be a signal of something else. Like the doctor said I was healthy. He says I could exercise more and I could lose a little weight, but my like cardio is awful. Like I'm just walking up, like if you saw the videos from last week, I'm walking up the hill and I'm like and I was pouring sweat. It was awful. I don't like that. So I've decided I'm going to start an exercise program. I have a workout bench on the other side of this screen. And just walking isn't doing it for me because I did that when I was here in Sri Lanka. I walked every day, 5,000, 10,000 steps. I got to do calisthenics, jumping jacks, push-ups, squats, and weight training. I need to get the heart rate going. All right. I can't jog because my knee is not 100%. And I'm carrying a lot of weight, extra weight. I'm about 86 to 88 kilos. I'd like to get down to 70. 75, I'd be happy with. So over the next 6 months, I'm going to try to lose 10 kilos. The trick is to lose weight slowly. Now, I probably will lose a lot in the first little while because it's like water weight and stuff like that. But fat turning into muscle means that you will actually plateau and gain weight a little bit. But what I want to do is lose inches off my belly. So I'm not going to weigh myself. I'm going to weigh myself, but I'm also going to measure the belly. And I'm going to measure how big the belly is and figure out where I'm losing. And, you'll see it. And I'm going to take pictures and stuff and you'll see it. The other thing I'm doing is diet. The doctor has asked me to diet specifically for my liver. He says he's a little concerned that the liver is a little fatty. So I'm going to go on. I've been on a special diet of no carbs and no fat. So vegetables and lean meats. So chicken and fish. So the last couple of days I've had chicken and no salt, 0 salt. It's so awful, but I still cheat. I'm allowed one cheat day. So yesterday we had Burger King, but nothing else. No bread, like a tiny amount of bread. You have to have carbs for the brain to work. You have to have carbs, but huge on the fruit. No butter, no jam, no sugars, no processed foods, even more than what I used to do. I mean, I used to eat very healthy, but I did have toast with butter and jam. I had sugar in my coffee. Now I'm trying to get myself used to black coffee and black tea. I can drink. Black tea I love, but black coffee, I got to get used to that. And I got to start drinking it more so that I get used to it, not with sugar. Got to get rid of the sugar. Got to trim down for my health, for my life. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to report to you every week how I feel. Right now, I am exhausted because of my sleep schedule. I got to get that sleep schedule set because I'm working on South Korean time. So right now it's 12:30 for me. So I should go to bed when I finish work here, I should go to bed, and it's like 6 o'clock Sri Lankan time, and I wake up at 3 o'clock Sri Lankan time. So, I got to get onto a sleep schedule, and that way that can help me with my health, because sleep is very important to your health. You have to have a lot of sleep and good sleep to be able to metabolize the food you're taking, and to grow your muscles. One of the things I used to do, I think it was about 10 years ago, I hired a personal trainer and I was exercising. I would get up in the morning and exercise with him about 3 hours. Then I would come home and sleep for 2 hours. Then I would eat. So I would eat in the morning, go exercise, take my supplements, take my protein, sleep for 3 hours, wake up and eat, then exercise again, and then sleep again. I wasn't working at that time. I was working at was I working at the club? I don't remember. I just remember I wasn't working during the daytime. So I had a lot of free time to exercise. And I did that for about 3 months, and I got shredded. Oh my gosh, I looked so good. I was so thin and so fit. And then I don't know what happened. I started working. I got sick, and then I hurt my leg, and I just stopped. I picked it up again and just never got into it. So now I have to. You have to exercise. I've told you guys this before. Put it in your calendar. It'll help you. All right. What else is going on? Well, I'm really hoping that first of all, Sri Lanka is recovering very quickly from the crisis, to the point where actually it's causing me a little bit of problems, because the interest rates are falling, and they're following really, really quickly, to the point where it's like, oh my gosh, what is happening? If you remember, I told you the interest rates were 24%, 26%. But now the rates are down to 13%. 13%. They fall in the last month. They've fallen from 16 to 13, and the rumor is starting August 1 that they'll be down to 9%. The government will force it. So I am like, that will cause a big problem with my investments. Now, my mom has one that she booked last year at 24%. She's so happy. That expires in November. So if the government enacts this special austerity program where they will arbitrarily reduce the interest rates to 9% on all fixed deposits, it won't be a big deal, because the previous interest paid will be paid at 24. So, 9% is still okay. The other thing is that starting this year, all people, regardless, have to pay tax on their income investment, even senior citizens. It used to be different. They used to not have to do it, but it's 5%. It's not that big of a deal. It's 5%. You have to pay. You live here, you have to pay. I don't mind paying a tax. It's okay. But yeah, so 5% of the interest, which works out to be like less than 0.1% on the income, on the overall income, right? So it's like it's negligible. So that maybe has put a damper on my retirement plan. It's pushing it out maybe by another year, because I have a minimum amount that I have to earn in interest, and then reinvest into the capital. for inflation. And then I want to have a little like buffer. So I've calculated that I need about $700-800 a month to live. That includes vacations, right? And then reinvesting into the capital to grow the capital. And that's like after I stop working. So I want to get that number up to about 1,000 a month in income so that I can grow the capital and then have no issues with spending money. The other thing is that I learned, I totally forgot about this, is that my health insurance is covered by the home insurance. So that's one expense I'm not going to have to worry about for the interim. And medical expenses here in Sri Lanka are really cheap. Drugs are cheap. Going to the doctor is cheap. I have to go do my teeth and do my eyes, get my teeth cleaned, my eyes cleaned, and it's going to cost, eyes checked, it's going to cost me like $20. My medication, very cheap here. Very, very cheap. If Princess Jasmine ends up coming to India with me in February, I'll get her to bring me over a whole bunch of medication from Korea, see if my doctor will prescribe it for her, and compare the prices there to here. I mean, if I can get it on the medical insurance in Korea, then that's what I'll do, because I'm still covered under Korean medical insurance. Now, the other thing is I might have my friend Alice join me join me in India. She was an ex-girlfriend of mine from like 10 years ago, and we're still in touch. We're still great friends, and I haven't seen her in 10 years. We dated like 12 years ago, 10 years ago. But she's in Russia, and she's trying to get out. She applied for another country's citizenship and trying to get that. So hopefully that'll work out for her. But, you know, I have a couple of friends that I really want to stay close with and visit with. You know, King Rick's is in Korea right now. California Dave's in Cebu. Princess Jasmine's in Boracay. She went back to Philippines with her boyfriend. It's so funny. I saw her Instagram, and she's like, "Oh, I'm flying to Boracay." I'm like, "What?" That was a last minute trip that she took with her boyfriend. So yeah, she's in the Philippines again, the second time. So this is the first time she's going outside of Korea without me. It's ironic. I mean, she traveled as a airline hostess, but she's never traveled on vacation outside of Korea. So she went to Thailand with me, and she went to Cebu with me. And now she's 2 times this year she's been to the Philippines. So she went in February, and she went now. So it's really ironic and funny. Anyway, what else is going on? Well, just life, you know. Not much to talk about. I'm in a room. I'm working. I'm trying to make money, trying not to spend money, but it's so hard when you have money in the bank and you want to spend it. Ugh, you know, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I'm trying to figure out what I can do to earn a little bit more money, what kind of work I could do. I am inherently lazy. The job I have is very easy, and I get paid very well for it. But if I want to retire sooner, I got to make money faster. So that's the next plan here is what job can I do? What work can I do online that I can earn a decent wage, you know, use my skills. Maybe I can do, I've been looking at this remote closing and AI stuff, like how I can teach others to use AI or do it myself or something like that. I got to sit down and research this and figure it out, try to figure out something to do. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up today's show. I want to thank everybody for joining. And maybe next weekend, I'm going to do an evening show and do it like, 9, 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Korean time, which would only make it like 9 p.m. my time. So that I can see if you guys are more available to come on, because right now, it's like 11:30 in New York, 4:30 in London, 6:30 in the morning in Moscow, 8:30 at night in LA. So maybe if I do a morning in America would help get you guys online. So let's see if that can work out. I want to thank everybody who has stayed on the live stream after. I really appreciate it. You guys taking the time to come out onto the live stream after the live stream has been done. Please comment. I don't see a lot of comments. I know comments are available. Comment. Let me know what you think. When is a good time for you guys to join the live stream? When can you join? Then I will make the live stream at that time. So before I say goodbye, if there's anybody on right now that wants to say hello, wants a shout out, wants to ask a question, I'm back in Sri Lanka living life. Sri Lankan Sammy. Gone is Itaewon Sammy. Gone is Sammy and Supik. Sri Lankan Sammy is back. It is rainy, still rainy today. Weather's supposed to become a little bit better. Rainy season is supposed to end. Oh, the trip to the Candy Perahera may be canceled because we can't get the right accommodation. We can get accommodation. It's just going to be ridiculous to try to move around, especially with my parents. They're not, they can't stand, they can't sit. We want to get an apartment with a balcony so that we can come out and see what's going on. And then when we're tired, we can go back inside to the apartment. So there are apartments like that available. So what we're going to do is we're going to book for next year. Right? We're going to book for next year. There's another Perahera that happens in January, but we're going to be in India at that time. So it won't coincide with our schedule. It is on the 27th, it's on the 25th or something like that, and we don't get back to Sri Lanka till after that time. Well, we were not in Sri Lanka during the January Perahera. So that will be, we will be doing the Candy Perahera in 2024. So stay tuned for that. But we are on track for India. I'm going to be doing the research over the next little while. If anyone has information on India, on the Golden Temple tour, the Taj Mahal, 10 days in India, landing in Delhi, January 17, and then 10 days in India. From New Delhi to the Taj Mahal and other famous places. I'm going to be meeting my friend Anuj there. And hopefully if anyone else is there, any of my viewers want to meet up. Oh, any of my Sri Lankan viewers want to do a meetup, we can organize a party in either Negombo or in Colombo. We can organize a meetup on a Saturday night, on a Friday night. We can organize a meetup. So let's think about doing that. Guys, it's been a great day. I'm going to go have breakfast. I am starving. I hope that you guys have a great week. Have a great day. Stay safe. Be good to each other. And please learn to live life. Don't let life live you. I am now Sri Lankan Sammy, wishing you all the best. Thank you again. Stay safe. Stay well. I am out.